In 2018, Herpa blessed us with two 757 models in special liveries of Icelandair. Now in 2019, they have a 767 in the Icelandair standard livery. Hello and welcome to a new episode of Review, where we today will take a closer look at a Boeing 767-300ER from Icelandair. At the front of the box we have the cutout so we can get a glimpse of the aircraft model inside, and on top of the box we have the Icelandair branding. Then on the back side we have a very nice image of the aircraft itself. And here she is, the Boeing 767-300ER in the, current livery of Icelandair is not entirely correct, as technically Icelandair has already introduced a slightly modified and updated version of this livery. However, they are so far only to be found on the 737 MAX, and as that aircraft currently is grounded, this is pretty much the current livery from Icelandair. Now, with no further ado, let's take a closer look at some of the many details this aircraft model has to offer. We start off with the tail section, where we have the Icelandair branding on the vertical stabilizer. On the fuselage we then find the flag of Iceland and the full registration code of the aircraft. Another detail that we can find at the back of the aircraft is the addition of the sat dome. At the front of the aircraft we can then find the writing of Icelandair across the fuselage. At the cockpit we don't have many details, but we do have some nice markings around the edges of the windows, and we have the window wipers printed on. The engine nacelles have been given this really nice yellow, giving a very nice contrast to the white and blue fuselage. The engine nacelles are, let's say, okay. I think they could be more detailed, but you be the judge of it as you take a look here at the back side. It's not bad, it just doesn't really catch my attention. If we, however, look at the front of the engine and look into them, we can then see the engine fan blades, and that's been really nicely detailed. Now we should also take a quick look at the wings. Here we can see on the top side we have all the different flaps, slats and spoilers carved out very nicely, and we also have the markings for the emergency exits. That's very nice. On the underside of the wings we then also have some nice detailing, including the full registration code of the aircraft once again. The highlight on the wings, however, for me are the winglets. Maybe not surprising when we look at them, they look really nice with the Icelandair branding. Then we should also take a quick look at the landing gear. Here we can see the main landing gear. I think that's pretty decent, and also the front landing gear, that is quite alright. And then last but not least, we also have the doors to the cargo compartments printed on here, the back side of the aircraft, and here at the front side of the aircraft. So there we have it, the Boeing 767-300ER in the current livery of Icelandair. And what can we say about this model? Well, the physical details are of a very fast standard. The print quality is excellent. But despite that, I'm not really moved by this model. I find it a little bit boring. Now, to be honest, that might also be down to the fact that I've never really found the 767 to be a beautiful aircraft. But just imagine for a second that Herpa had released a 737 MAX of Icelandair instead of this aircraft model. Wouldn't you also have been way more excited, even though the 737 MAX is currently grounded? Now with that, we have reached the end of today's episode. If you have enjoyed this video, then please feel free to leave a like. That would be very much appreciated. If you're new around here, why not hit subscribe? That'd be absolutely awesome. And with that, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you soon again. I'm checking out, and bye.